Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Fun Day. Hey, Angie. Hey, Wanda. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Happy blessed Monday. Hey, y'all on IG. Hey, Tawana. Hey, to my number one fans on YouTube. Hey, to the late people on Facebook. Always late. How y'all enjoyed your Mother Father's Day yesterday? Because I had a nice time at the second line yesterday. They had two different second lines. Let me tell y'all how biased y'all is. If it ain't a big old second line, a big second line, where y'all gonna see people and they love, they look gear and all that kind of stuff. Like, I gotta go get me a cool outfit. That's the second line. Now y'all need to stop being biased. Cause y'all got certain second lines. Y'all can go buy y'all a fit, y'all a Jordans, y'all a outfits and all that kind of stuff there for certain second lines. Now, yesterday was Father's Day. I saw a lot of, fathers. They looked like, they side piece or somebody had them bought them, they was looking. I saw a lot of men and young men. They really looked nice for Father's Day. Some of them need to stay looking nice. But I saw a lot of them, but I ain't see a lot of them with their children. I probably saw a couple of them with their children on Father's Day. But yesterday was for the Mother's Day. It was our day yesterday because a lot of us have been single mothers and we didn't raise our boys and our girls. So to them that be saying a woman can't raise a man, I raised two boys from a wheelchair, two boys and two girls. And I think I did a great job. Better yet, a marvelous job. So I had to go out to all the single mothers on yesterday. How about that? I see y'all. You and your kids did what? You and your kids cook for their dad. I know that's real, Queen. That's what I'm talking about. He must be a good father, huh? That's all. If you got a good one, keep him. That's what I'm talking about, Queen. What about anybody else? Anybody else did something for their significant other that was good to them and their children? Because y'all know we ain't got a whole lot of them. We ain't got a whole lot of, women with their baby daddy or with somebody else's baby daddy. Hey, Queen. Y'all know I ain't lying. Who else? Who else did something for their baby daddy? For the ones who really deserve it. Because some of y'all side chicks, y'all done bought cologne, y'all done bought the nice gear, y'all done bought polos, y'all done bought Jordans. Y'all bought all kind of shit for y'all side dude. Y'all did. Y'all can say what y'all want, but y'all did. If he ain't deserve it, he wouldn't have got nothing. I'm just saying. And if your baby daddy, he a deadbeat, I wouldn't even let the children call him and say, oh, you know what, Aunt, don't do that. But yeah, I must do it. I'm gonna do it. I wouldn't even let the children call him and say Happy Father's Day. Father's Day is for a good father, not a daddy, not a sperm donor. I'm just saying. Hey, Dana. I had a nice time. I did. Let me finish on my chips and I could talk then. You're trying to rush me. Yesterday was a phenomenal day. But y'all biased. There's certain second line. But you know what? Y'all know they have a second line every Father's Day. But if that was some other people's second line, y'all would have been y'all nasty tail self out there and spent all y'all money on them second line. Y'all got to start supporting everybody. I don't care if it's the little second line. I don't care if it's the little people second line. I don't care if it's the handicapped second line. I don't care if it's the wheelchair second line. Y'all need to stop being biased. Y'all biased to a lot of things, just like y'all biased on the internet. I be seeing y'all on other people's pages. Y'all think I don't be seeing y'all? Y'all be all in the comment. It's very few people that I be on their page because I didn't cut a lot of people out. If you don't see me on your page a lot, I don't like you like that no more. And y'all made it like that. How about that? Hey, Alexa. Hey, Regina. Because I don't just be just not liking people. They had to be done something or made me feel something. Because, we got a lot of two-faced people, especially on the internet. I be saying, y'all, not today. The topic is, y'all know y'all wouldn't know what the topic is because y'all not on YouTube. But the topic for today is we cannot tell people how to feel. Let me say it again because they probably went over somebody's head. The topic for today is we cannot tell people how to feel when they're going through stuff. Stop telling people how to feel. You're not them and they not you. If somebody feels some kind of way, sometimes we just got to shut up and let them vent and let them go through what they're going to go through. Because no matter what we say, they still going to feel how they feel. I'm just saying, sometimes we just got to drink water and not mind our business sometimes. Because people be feeling some type of way. And you be talking and you be trying to, the last thing you should do to somebody that's going through. But the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to tell them about Jehovah. But that's the last thing they want to hear. Nobody don't want to hear about no God. They don't want to hear that. Especially when they're going through. Y'all know when people be going through stuff and you try to calm them down, they take it out on you. So the best thing, hey, my baby, the best thing we should do is, you know what? Take the fifth. Girl, you're going through, your old man cheated. You found out he bought her something, the side something. You found out that the side bought him something for Father's Day and all that. It's the way you do with that. It's the way you deal with that. You got to know how to deal with certain situations. Hey, Alexa, AT. Y'all got to know how to deal with certain situations. Because that one time, I didn't know how to deal with it. Let me tell y'all how people believe in me. I'm getting with the big boys. That's how much people believe in me. And I got all the other stuff to go with it. Yeah. Got the microphone. Y'all playing with me. While y'all playing with me and hating on me, they got people. Y'all see it. Look. I'm about to be with the big boys. When people believe in you, they buy your shit. Thank you, girl. I love you. I got this. I got a couple other things. Y'all see. That's when people believe in. Y'all see the microphone? I got other stuff too. I just don't know how to hook it up. So somebody gonna hook it up. That's when people believe in you. People believe in you. Cause somebody bought it for me. That's when you doing your thing and people believe in you. Yeah. Hate on that. Yeah. What y'all got to say about that? Moving on up. But I want y'all to keep that same energy. You know how y'all be dropping me like a hot potato when other people come on. How y'all drop me when I get to where I'm going. That's how I'm gonna drop y'all. I want y'all to keep that same energy. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Clapback Queen. Hey, Nikki. Like I be asking y'all to come on my YouTube channel and y'all don't be coming. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to write it down, take a picture. Because I don't give a what. I don't give a what. You don't worry about me and I ain't going to worry about you. But I did say the topic for today is that we can't tell people how to feel. See, when they come on here, now let's get this clear. I do know that he come on every Monday. So it's okay. He got this little thing he got going on over there. And I got my little thing I'm going on over here. He got the little Jerry Springer over here. I'm trying to save souls over here. So, it's all good. We ain't in competition. He do what he do. I do what I do. They leave and go over there. And eventually, they're going to be coming over here because they're going to need a word, or they're going to need me to pray for them, or they're going to need deliverance. Because I ain't never lied to y'all when I told y'all this summer. A lot of them going to be crying. They're going to be saying, why? Why all this going on in my life? Why I'm going through what I'm going through? Because he warned y'all. And y'all don't want to listen. If he could change me and still make me look like the queen that I am, why y'all so scared to just change from y'all wicked way? Even if you change, he's still gonna make sure you prosper. That's what I'm saying. Hey there, girl. God called you and you ain't answer the phone. But anyway, even when you change your life, he's still gonna make you shine like a diamond in a rough. Because guess what? Change is good. Change is good. Lord, I thank you. Y'all want to come on this side? Because if y'all jump over and come on this side, y'all could get blessed like me. But y'all can stay over there until y'all get tired. Either y'all going to get tired or he going to allow y'all to bump y'all head. And after y'all bump y'all head, then y'all going to run y'all hot tail stuff over here. Because this going to be a long, hot summer. And some of y'all going to be crying this summer. Because he gave y'all the opportunity. See, y'all be listening to me talking, but y'all don't be listening. Because if y'all be listening, let me tell y'all, I was at the second line yesterday. Let me make an example. I was at a second line yesterday. Perfect gentleman. My brother Travis and my little nephew T-Line. So they had a young man that came and he stood by me and my other, he like my brother here in a wheelchair too, right? So me and him was talking, and the young man stood by me, and he had long dreads in his face, and he just stared at me. True story. He just was staring. Y'all listening? All right. I ain't mean to holler at y'all, but I want y'all attention. He just kept staring at me. So at first, I said, damn, in my mind, why he staring at me like that? But since I've been in a wheelchair, I know how to study people. At first, I thought something was really wrong with him, throw it off or something like that. So he said, I remember you. And I said, yeah. He said, now mind you, when we go to start judging a book by the cover, the other, my brother, the one I call my brother in the wheelchair, because he was looking. If we would have judged this young man by his appearance, in our mind, he was delusional. In our mind, he was told off. But all the while, ain't y'all figure out, all the while, he was just standing there and he had a couple of things he needed to say to me. So he said, you from downtown? I said, yeah. He said, I remember when that happened to you. And I said, yeah. He said, and now this ain't no old man. This little guy got to be in the 30s. He said, you've been in this wheelchair for 31 years. And I said, And he said, I remember by the Iberville, he talked about my grandmother's store. And then he said, your brother Warren got unalive coming from the DMX concert. So y'all listen, I'm saying all that to say this. We cannot look at people that don't look like us and pass judgment on them. Y'all need me to say, wait, let me pull a mic. We cannot look at people that don't look like us and judge them. He knew everything about me. He knew things about my brother. He knew things about my past. And he just stood there and told me everything. And he don't look like us. So when somebody tell you something, even if it's a stranger, even if it's a child, Because Jehovah said, out of the mouth of babes. So you might look at a man on the street or somebody and look at him and you judging their outer appearance and they look like a bum to you. But at the same time, that bum could send a message, could give a message to you that came from Jehovah. So those people that y'all be seeing homeless under the bridge or wherever y'all be seeing them, like my daddy friend is K9 and I haven't seen him in a while. That man is so smart, but he lost his mind. I don't know if he's still alive because I ain't seen him in a while. But when I tell you, he used to be all under the Claiborne Bridge and all that kind of stuff. I mean, under the Claiborne Bridge, but that was my daddy's best friend. But we're talking about a man with wisdom, a man that's smart. So y'all got to stop judging people because y'all see them homeless. Let me tell y'all about my daddy. My daddy didn't have to be homeless. My daddy wanted to die in the Iberville project. I gave my daddy a chance. Even though I know my daddy was, doing a little dipping and dabbing, come from a pimp to the crack and all that kind of stuff that fell off or whatever. I still gave my daddy an opportunity to come stay with me. I was living in New Orleans East one time and I went and got my daddy from the Iberville, made sure he ate, put some clean clothes on and bought him some clothes and all that, gave him $10. And he'd be like, what am I going to do with $10? But I still gave it to him, Superwoman. So by the time I woke up, my daddy was clean and all that. My daddy walked all the way from New Orleans East to the Iberville project. So when y'all be around here judging people because of their outer appearance, at the end of the day, everybody that's homeless, that don't mean they have to be homeless. They got people that get checks under the bridge and all that. They got people that get money that's tied up in the system and all that, but they rather sleep on the street. So when y'all see all them different people that's homeless, y'all got to know that's somebody's family member. Y'all got to know that's somebody's family. I don't care how they look, how dirty they is. That don't give y'all the right to disrespect people because they're homeless. That's still somebody's family member. And it could be one of yours. I'm just saying. If y'all go to Houston, Texas, the Mexican be out there with the little baby on the front pack, the little baby on the backpack, and it's 80, 90 degrees. They got the roses in the bucket. They sell everything is for sale by the red light in Texas. Hey, unbelievable. I'm just saying. But me, myself, I like a person that have hustling skills. I like a person that no matter what, they ain't around here whining and crying. They always thinking of a master plan of how you make money, how you go out there and get money. See, some of y'all be whining and crying when bill time come around. But I understand hustling ain't in your genes. But it's in mine. How about that? It's in mine. So let me say this, y'all. Let me say that. The reason why I chose to have that topic for today, we cannot tell people how to feel, right? So let me say this. A lot of y'all know OG Murder, right? I love OG Murder, right? In spite of his imperfection and some of the things he do, I ain't gonna never do. But in spite of whatever, I still got love for OG Murder, right? So I was on his live earlier today, right? And he got frustrated. And some of the things he said on the live earlier today, I don't think Murder realized that he got older people that really love him in spite of his imperfection. And like me, let me tell you what I like about Murder. What I like about Murder is that when Brooke was being disrespectful to me and the other lady, I'm gonna call her the other lady, he stood up for me and Brooke. But at the same time, when he stood up for us, that's when I saw me on Too Much Tea. That's when all the stuff was going on and all that kind of stuff there. So he really that's when I found more and more about YouTube because he put me out there. So from then on, I was like, one day I'm gonna get my own podcast and stuff like that. I don't know all the ins and outs about the podcast, but I am going to learn. What you say? Hey, Miss Ann, I missed your FaceTime call yesterday when you saw your friend. All right. Thank you. But let me say this. So I said when OG Murder calmed down, I'm gonna need to talk to him because today he was frustrated and he said some things that I really didn't like. So I was like, you know what? Murder is young enough to be my son, and I'm saying this to say that we can't tell people how to feel. Now, Murder said when he was 11 years old, he went through you could tell when people went through a whole lot of stuff in their life. But even though some of us have good and bad in us, but people look at us as always being a bad, right? So listen, so Murder was going on and on and on. And Murder said, and I'm going to say exactly what he said, but I'm not going to cuss. Murder said, F whoever don't like him and the children too. So I said, Murder, not the children. He said, yeah, the children too. Now, Murder not going to make me believe, OG Murder, not going to make me believe that he don't love children. Because I know he have children. And I feel like he was frustrated. And I feel like he have his good days and he have his bad days. But I want to talk to him because I want him to realize that you got a lot of women that be on your platform just as much as a lot of men. But when you got women following you and listening to you, older women, it's just certain things that I feel like he shouldn't say because he got women like us that be on his page on a day-to-day basis, me there and all us, and we got love for him. And he said a couple of other things that I really didn't like, but I'm not gonna hold it against him. But when I talk to him, I'm gonna get on his tail because at the end of the day, if you got older women on there, you gotta respect the women that's older, the people that's older because you are younger than us. So I'm gonna get on. If y'all see Murder and y'all tag Murder in on this video and tell him Miss Ann said she gonna belt to the butt, we need to talk because he got out of his character today, and I didn't like that. I like to see him playing his music and doing whatever he do, but I like to see him happy and playing his music or whatever. Even though I know I don't care if some people that don't like him, that's their business or whatever. But at the end of the day, the reason I have respect for him is because he put me out there when I didn't even know nothing about the internet. But some people be around certain people that's not going to say, you know what, I understand. And I ain't going to lie. All the things he said, I didn't say a lot of things, cussing and all that kind of stuff there. And nobody couldn't tell me how to feel. And today, nobody couldn't tell him how to feel. He went off the radar. And I was like, well, damn. And I was like, you know what, Lord? I pray for him. I pray for everybody, even the people that don't like me. But today, I pray for him because I don't care what he said out of his mouth. He didn't mean that about F the kids and some other things he was saying. He ain't built like that. He ain't that's not him. So I'm gonna disregard that because at the end of the day, when I talk to him, I'm gonna get on his tail. Because you got people that really, really love you, no matter what platform you go to, everybody be following you. And at the end of the day, you don't want to run the good people away. Because the enemy, he be setting us up. And he be waiting for us to mess up like that. To give them something to talk about. Oh, look, that's your favorite person. That's the person y'all love. Look how he's saying F children. And he don't care if the children die and all that kind of stuff there. He ain't mean none of that. I feel that in my spirit. He ain't mean none of that shit he was talking. And when I get the belt, I'm going to put the belt to his ass when I talk to him. Tag him and say, Miss Ann, say belt to ass. So I say this, y'all. Because when he was saying what he was saying, us people who ain't scared to tell him about himself, I said, not the children Murder. And he said, yeah. So on, and somebody else was saying they wasn't calling him the devil. They were saying that's the devil. And he cursed the devil out too. I was like, well, damn. The best thing we could do is when somebody venting and somebody going through is take the field. And I was going to stay on the live a little longer because I wanted to see him calm down. But by me changing my life, certain things I just can't take into my ear. And I was like, one day I'm going to get an opportunity to tell him about this stuff, and I'm going to put the belt to the butt, But at the end of the day, when this internet is a beast. You got to be built for this. And he built for this type of shit, but at the end of the day, he still get caught up in his emotion. The people that he think that don't love him, don't care for him, is the people that really got his back, the people that really love him. See, the internet can make you feel some type of way with certain people because at the end of the day, the internet shows you a lot of people that's for you and the people that's not for you. But they also have people that's on the back burner that you don't even know for you because they on the back burner. See, if people love you, you know what they're going to say? I'm going to wait till you cool out. Because that shit you talking about, you ain't mean none of that. See, a lot of people take people to heart when they get mad. I ain't going to lie. Today was a crash out moment for him. And since I've been watching him, sometimes he crash out. You don't know if he going left or right. Like, damn, we ain't playing the music today. You ain't smiling today. Oh, now you feel like crashing out today? So today was one of his crash out days. But I'm going to get the belt. He need the belt to the butt. Mm-hmm. So the reason why I said that, hey, racist girl, hey, Linda. Hey, Queen Ohio in the building. The reason why I said that all us have a moment. All us. Some of y'all might have a sandwich moment. Somebody else might have a red beans moment today. We all have moments. We all are human beings. So if you go through, you know what? I'm going to let you have your moment. I'm just saying. We all going to have a moment. Long as you on God green earth, you're going to have a moment. That's why some of y'all fat, some of y'all skinny, some of y'all black, some of y'all light, some of y'all ugly, some of y'all cute. We all got a moment. Some of y'all can walk, some of y'all can't, some of y'all blind, some of y'all can. We all got a moment. I'm just saying. So when people come to y'all and they vent, sometimes just shut up. Don't even pass your opinion. Because guess what? They're going to do what they want to do anyway. And your opinion don't even matter. It don't matter. So, and yeah, what's going on with this Camilla? That little boy. They showed us the video. They showed us how he was crying, saying he put his hands on. The boy put his hands on him. So you mean to tell me how long is it going to take for him to get a retrial? How long it's going to take for him to get an appeal? Because if they showed all the videos and we can see the video, we see all that. So it don't take that long to file for an appeal so he could get an appeal bond. They know if Carmelo gets a bond, he gonna get out. So they're procrastinating. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know how the court system operate in Houston or in Texas, wherever they're at. But I do know how it's supposed to operate down here in New Orleans, even though we got corruption here. But he's supposed to have somebody supposed to be appealing so he could get an appeal bond. And it don't take 30 days to file an appeal. With all the stuff that they did, all the wrong they did to him, and then they played in our face on Juneteenth. Okay. Y'all caught up into worrying about our own people, but at the end of the day, they playing in our face. I'm just saying. I ain't no lawyer, I ain't no judge, but I was in the system. I ain't never done no time, but I was in the system. And I got out on the $250,000 appeal bond. They gave me 5 years. And in the process of them giving the 5 years, I stood in jail a month and a half. And I got out on a $250,000 appeal bond for something that I ain't even do. And I ain't just lying. I ain't do nothing. I was messing with a man. They kicked in his sister door, and all the yayo was in the attic. And he brought everybody to jail but the children. How I'm supposed to know he had his yayo at his sister's house? I'm supposed to know about that. But they brought all us to jail. Show me your company, and I'll tell you who you is. And I was his company. They knew I knew what type of lifestyle he was living. They knew I wasn't no dummy. So I was going along to get along because I was getting my luck earned. He was taking care of me, making sure I was straight. I wasn't want for nothing. Nothing. I wasn't getting no nails and no hair done. And no, I wasn't doing all that. I was getting my luck earned, and it wasn't no little currents. So I was with him. I know the lifestyle he was living. So I got caught with a Glock. I got caught with money in the purse. One thing for sure, back then, carrying a concealed weapon with $2,000 brought me to jail. I ain't never got my Glock back, and I ain't never got my money back. Somebody got it. I'm just saying. That was back then. Not everybody licensed to carry. Back then, you get caught with a firearm, and it was in my name. It wasn't hot. It wasn't stolen. Where I messed up at is I put it inside of my purse when they pulled us over. Right. When they pulled us over, I didn't know that putting it in my purse, that means I concealed it. So once I put it in my purse and they saw the money in my purse, they brought me to jail for conceal, and then they took my money and they kept my money. They ain't find no drugs or none of that. They just charged me with carrying and conceal in my own name, a brand new gun, and they kept my $2,000. I'm just saying. So yeah, that child should be out of jail. Some people to get Camilla a lawyer who looks like us. Right. So all these people, Cardi B, 50 Cent, all these people is willing to help. Why is it taking so long for him or for them to file an appeal? I'm just saying, it don't take no more than 30 days. It don't even take that long with the right paperwork and the right lawyer. This child shouldn't even be in jail all this time. Once they drop that video and all that should have been a mistrial. He should have immediately got another trial, appeal. They should have filed motion, appeal, and then he should have appeal by it. That child should not be in there. Would have been like, how long it been? About 30 days, almost 2 months. I'm just saying, that's a little too long. How long y'all gonna let him play in our face? Hey, Jack. Hey, Donna. Hey, Vince. How long we gonna let him keep playing in our face? I'm just saying. They've been playing in our face, and they still playing in our face. They had a little meeting on us. Well, since they like that, you know what? Since they got Juneteenth, we just gonna drop the video. We gonna drop the bomb. Oh wow. They still be playing in our face. They still, no matter what way y'all look at it, they still got the KKKs out there. They still got the skinheads. They still got all that out there. But y'all still won't fight among y'all people, y'all peers. What y'all jealous, hate to yourself. But it's okay. Because you know what? That too shall pass. So y'all listen to the people that stay here. Hey, Superwoman, stay here in New Orleans. Y'all know on Claiborne, right? Y'all know it be crowded on Claiborne uh, by what's the name? By Mothers, by Kermit. So every Sunday, they be out there with their little fire bikes and all that kind of stuff. They're riding their bikes, showing their little tail, putting the smoke all in the street and all that. Did y'all see the guy that lost control of the bike and hit a car? Now, what if he would have accidentally hit a person? I pray that he okay. But y'all got to stop. That could have been worse. I saw it on the internet with a bike. He lost control of the bike and ran into a car. He could have been laying in his grave and he could have accidentally hit somebody. So to all y'all bikers out there, I understand y'all like riding y'all bikes, showing y'all bikes off and all that kind of stuff there. But y'all need to pipe down. Y'all really do. Y'all ain't got to do all that. Y'all already look good on y'all bikes. That's dangerous and y'all be putting other people's life at risk when y'all do that. Y'all got to pipe down with them bikes. I used to be a bike rider. I used to like bikes. I'm thinking about give me a bike, but I ain't going to do all that. I'm going to ride my bike and enjoy my bike. I'm not going to be, because you know when they do that, they burn their rubbers, they burn their tires. Sooner or later, they got to get new tires. Yeah, that was dangerous. When I saw it, I was like, oh my God. So y'all, again, the topic for today is stop trying to tell people how to feel. Oh, you saw it, Wanda? Y'all, we got to stop. If you got somebody that you know is going through something, it could be our children, it could be our, our grandchildren, it could be, our godchildren, it could be anybody, our mom, our dad, it could be anybody, our loved ones. I'm going to say that. If you know they're going through something, you have to hear them out and let them get it all out. Because no matter what you say, you can't tell another person how to feel. All we could do is empathize. But if somebody feels some type of way, we can't tell them how to feel. Not even our own children. Even when they lie on us and say, well, you don't know my mama. You don't know my daddy. If that's how they want to feel, let them feel like that. Even though we know without a shadow of doubt, some of our kids gonna lie and make it seem like we the baddest parent in the world. Speak about the boy. That's Miss Ernie K and his wife. Oh, all right. Yeah. Oh, you dropped your bike when you first started? I know when I first started, I wanted to pop wheelings. I had a Ninja. No, that was somebody else's Ninja I was riding. And guess what? I went up the tree and I had stitches on the side of my the side of my leg because I went up the tree. I hit the wrong clutch and went up the tree and came back down and the bike fell down on me. But I'm a bike rider. I love bikes. I used to ride bikes when I was young. But anyway, y'all, listen. We cannot tell people how to feel. And after Murder had said all that, I was like, you know what, Lord? I said, when he started talking about sometime Murder talk about his childhood, and he was talking about when he was 11 years old and stuff like that, and then his mama not being there, and I was like, you know what? I got off, I prayed for him, and I said, Lord, forgive me. We cannot tell people how to feel. A 500 or a Kawasaki, yeah. Warren used to have a Suzuki and a Ninja. Oh, that was you speaking to me? Oh, all right. So we can't tell people how to feel. You said no sound. They don't have no sound on here. They don't have no sound on here. Y'all can hear me? Can you can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Y'all can hear me on IG. Y'all can hear me on YouTube, huh? I used to love to ride a bike. Oh, all right. Miss Travis. Mm-hmm. But yo, even our family that we love, sometimes we got to shut up and listen. Come on now. Sometimes we got to shut up and listen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because some people not as strong as you and I. Everybody not built like we want them to be built. You can't look for you and other people. Like, damn, Miss Ann's strong. Let me see if I could be strong like that. No. Mm-mm. Don't try to see you in me. Try to see him in you. Because my strength comes from him. Without him, I couldn't do it. And I ain't lying. Without Jehovah being in my life, no, I couldn't do it. I'd probably be, I ain't gonna even speak that. But back then, if I ain't have him in my life, every time somebody look at me the wrong way, I'd be like, so what's up with you? Why are you looking at me like that? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be a little ignorant. What? So what? Something wrong? Oh, I ain't think so. Yo, when I first got in a wheelchair, people used to be staring. And they'll stare at me and I'd be like, so you ain't never saw nobody in a wheelchair before? You ain't never, well, why are you looking at me like that? That's a shame. I ain't lied to you. I used to be like, so you ain't never saw nobody in a wheelchair? Let me tell you what happened the other day. Hey, Pam. I was in Walmart. We had the little white family. It was about 5 of them. About 5. Looked like the mama, the daughter, the son, and they had the little girl. So, you know, little children is messy. So I rolled up by the little grapes, and I was about to give me, no, the cherries I was about to give me. So she was talking to her brother. The brother got to be about 8 or 9, and she got to be about 7. Or maybe, yeah, it's 7 or 8. So she pointed at me, and I know they was talking about me. So I just looked at her, and I just stared at her. And then she put her head down, and then she looked away. Little children is so damn messy. I started to go over there and say, what you said? She told her little brother, she a big brother, and she pointed at me, and she was about to start laughing. And I stared her down, and I just was looking at her. Her mama ain't know what was going on, but I was looking at her. Because she was looking at, and then she started laughing. Mm-hmm. Good thing I'm older and mature. You know, I would have been like, what you talking about? What's wrong? I know she was talking about me. I don't know if she was talking about the wheelchair or whatever she was talking about, but I stared her down. Like, what? What? Listen, y'all. The comedy show is Saturday. The comedy show, Handmaid's comedy show, with my special guests. Y'all shouldn't want to miss it. I support a lot of y'all. If y'all say y'all got something down here in New Orleans, even if y'all got a second line going on, I'm an hour away I come and support y'all, come to y'all second line. I be asking y'all, do y'all want me? You know what, y'all? I be asking people, do they need me to help them, or can I donate? Don't you know some people don't even call back? I be saying, I know you got something going on. I just want to donate a little something or whatever. They don't even call back. I say, oh well, I try. And then when you look and you be saying they fly, you be like, well, damn. Oh, so see, y'all got to see people for who they is. If you ain't on and popping in their mind, and everybody ain't riding away, to them, you're a non-factor. But I be sitting and I be looking in the gap and I be saying, it's okay. I'm good. It's okay. Now, if I was coming to you and asking you for something, that would be one thing. But when I try to, and I want to talk to, and I want, okay. Mm-hmm. See, I know where I'm going, but Jehovah be testing people to see where they level at. And I got a list of people I could tell y'all who I try to get with on a positive level. And they ain't even called me back. And I ain't mad. Because you know what he said? Where you going, they can't come. He told me that. This right here is because people believe in me. Mm-hmm. People believe in me. Mm-hmm. When people believe in you, they support you. That's why I say, even if y'all don't come to the comedy show, the tickets are $25. Y'all can just send a message in the bottom. Just support. Because if y'all support me, I'm going to support y'all. And at the end of the day, I don't care if you're in Atlanta, in Houston, in Memphis, wherever you at. If you got something going, if I really want to get there, I'm going to get there. People do stuff for who they want to do it for. They make moves for who they want to make moves for. And they do for who they want to do for. And then whoever going to show up, going to show up. And whoever don't show up, whoop-de-doo. How about that? If I come to something that you have, you invite me to something and I show up to something that you have, I'll be looking for you to show up to something that I'm having. I'm just saying, stop being selfish. But I don't take it personal. Because what's for me is for me, whether you there or not. I'm just saying. I know where I'm going. And I know the people who are going to come with me. Even if it's on the internet. I know for sure my people that's on YouTube coming. And some people on IG. And some people on Facebook. But the ones who ain't coming, oh well. I ain't going to stop living. I'm going to be here until it's my time to leave. Other than that, I'm enjoying my life to the fullest. I'm just saying. I ain't got to ride nobody way because of who they say they are or who people make them feel like they are. I'm just saying. You think I'm going to leave? Over here on Instagram, it say two. Facebook, it say two people. Over here on Instagram, it say one person. Over here on YouTube, it say 20 people. How about that? And they been doing me like that, but you think I'm going to stop? Nah. Faith without work is dead. I'm working and I got faith. How about that? Give up for what? I ain't never been no quitter. How about that? Never. So why? Because they say, oh, well, and I told y'all numbers lie. Even if the numbers wasn't lying, I'm not going to leave off of my platform because the people. But they just show me who they are. But I promise you, they got somebody on Facebook. Now it says 0 on Facebook. They got somebody, it say 1 on Instagram. But it's okay. It's okay. A lot of people be saying in the beginning, it was like, oh, I hate social media. I don't. So social media got, let us have an opportunity to see people for who they really are. Social media exposes people. And they don't just hate on me. All y'all get hated on. Did y'all post a picture like I asked y'all? Y'all gonna get more views than likes. Y'all gonna get more views than likes. You gotta be built for this. You gotta be built for this. The internet. And it's not just strangers. You got more than 2 or 1 family members. So if you push all the strangers to the side, you mean to tell me they ain't got 1 family member on here? You mean to tell me they ain't got 2 family members on here? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to do better. Y'all really have to do better. Y'all wonder why when people blow up and all the rich people get rich and all that and people start from the bottom, y'all wonder why people don't support y'all, come back to their hometown and look out for the people in their hometown. The most love you get is out of your own hometown. The most hate you get is where you're from. But if you branch out, they got people love you. That's different states. But the biggest critics and the biggest haters is where you're from. But it's okay. You got to let them know that they don't run that. Because they think they do. And they don't. How about that? So I've been know about us, like for us people, I've been know that we should let people feel how they want to feel. But all you can do is try. I love you more, Chanel. All we can do is try. I love people, but I love some people from a distance. Hey, chicken man, we got to love people and meet them where they at. Some people ain't going to never change. Some people going to be who they are. And no matter what you tell them. You ever saw somebody that you've been knowing for decades and for years? They done been wearing their hair the same way. They've been the same old-fashioned person. They always they wear the same hairstyle. And no matter what nobody say, that's their signet. I don't care if you don't like my hair. I like it. I don't care if you don't like the way I dress. I like it. They got some people don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you don't like all the goals in my mouth. I like it. But I said this, and I say it again. Who made the rules when it came? Oh, nobody don't wear that no more. Nobody went a true religion no more. Girl, if I see a pair of true religion jeans in a shirt and I like it, I'm going to wear it. Who made the rules? Who made the rules to tell us what we should wear this year and what we shouldn't wear? I know one of my friends. Hey, Restyle. Hey, Queen. Hey, girl, I love you. Call me later. Who made? And y'all could get y'all tickets from Restyle right here. Y'all right here on Instagram. Y'all pickaboos. Who made the rules? Who made the rules? Oh, well, she's still wearing her hair like that. Or she's still wearing them jabot. But who made the rules? Who are you to change what I love about me? Who are you? Because at the end of the day, at one time, I had 3 diamonds in my mouth. Where goes? But if my teeth wouldn't have been going rotten, I probably would have still had them. And who are y'all to judge people and tell them what they should and shouldn't wear? And one of my good sisters, she said, I said, well, I had went to the store and I said, I had some the white stockings, they was on sale because they say people don't wear them no more. I said, if I ever feel the need that I want to put on a pair of white stockings, that's what I'm going to put on. It's got to be in you, not on you. Who made the rules? And who are you to tell somebody when you should wear a Kangol or you not? And who are you, like they say, you don't wear white after Labor Day. Oh, wow. Who are you? Because they got winter white. We got summer, spring, and fall. And who are you to say, oh, well, you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day? Well, why they have white boots? I mean, white leather boots. I'm just saying. So what you supposed to wear the white leather boots in the summertime? Y'all got to make shit make sense. Some of y'all don't make no sense. But let me tell y'all, I'm about to be 60 in another week. So whatever I feel like doing, as long as I'm not harming myself or harming nobody else, that's what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. If I want to wear a bush, that's what I'm going to wear. If I want to wear some knickerbockers with a pimp stripe jacket, that's what I'm going to wear. Nobody validate me but Jehovah. So whatever I want to do with me, I'm doing it for me. Not for nobody else. I'm just saying, do what make you happy. If it make you happy, do it. As long as it don't affect you. Stop worrying about how they feel about you. Just worry about how Jehovah feel about you and you feel about you. How about that? Because they're going to talk about you. You're damn if you do, and you're damn if you don't. How about that? Everybody gets talked about. You can't please everybody. You could be good to people over here. You could treat them good. And they always got somebody that still ain't satisfied. You can help everybody in the group. And they got one of them that's going to complain. Now, why are you complaining? Out of all these people, you got one in a bunch that's going to complain. For what reason? Right, who made the rules, Sandra? I'm just trying to find out, Donna, Terrelyn, Victoria. Who made the rules? Hey, see, who made the rules of life? Oh, well, we can't do this and we can't do that. If I want to find me an afro with a big old, with puffs and all that, and put 2 pom-poms in my head, who made the rules? Y'all got to have self-love and stop worrying about what they talking about over there and worry about what he talking about. Because they ain't talking about nothing over there. They ain't talking about nothing. Do what make you happy. Because I know I am. In another 10 years, I'll be 70. So why should I worry about people that don't validate me? See, y'all be making people relevant that y'all shouldn't even make relevant. Why? They don't like you no way. Your mother-in-law don't like you. Your father-in-law don't like you. Your children don't like you. Your family don't like you. The dog don't like you. The cat don't like you. Oh, well. But I know a man that loves you in spite of your imperfection. And he said, his mercy and his grace are sufficient enough for you. That's for somebody. Somebody on here, he said, my mercy and my grace and my mercy are sufficient enough for you. Now, y'all can take that any way y'all want, but he told me to tell you. No matter what you're going through, it's countdown over here on Instagram. It wasn't but one person on here anyway. So store your stuff over here to YouTube into Facebook because I'm not coming back because it's that one person. So where the rest of y'all at? I'm not coming back. I'm gonna be on YouTube and Facebook, and I'm gonna enter Facebook too. How about that? Because they said one person over there. Mm-hmm. How about that? 113. That's how many pickaboos. Can y'all believe that? 113 plus pickaboos on Instagram. They listening. Now, why they chose to be a pickaboo, I don't know. I don't know. But you know what? Since it stayed one person right here on Facebook, find y'all way over here on YouTube. Mm-hmm. See, I've been making it convenient for a lot of y'all. But since y'all went through the rock and hide y'all had, yeah, like I shut them down, y'all in time out over here too. How about that? Quit playing with me. Mm-hmm. They gonna learn today. Like Warren Mays said, who run this? Most definitely and Mays. So y'all, I shut them down. I shut them down on Instagram and I shut them down on Facebook. It said one over there and it said two over there. So at the end of the day, since they won't be pickaboos, let them find their way over here. If not, see, I got to start standing on business because I gave them ample opportunities to download YouTube. Everybody got a smart TV. Everybody got smartphones. Everybody. What's the excuse? Somebody couldn't get somebody to help them. That's understandable. But me in a wheelchair, I got neighbors. I got neighbors now. Some of them don't speak and I don't speak. But I did go all out my way. I went to Atlanta to get my website hooked up. All the way to Atlanta. Because I got tired of people. Oh, I'm going to come help you. I'm going to help you do this. I'm going to help you. Nah. I went all the way to Atlanta. I did an interview. And while I was doing the interview, a couple of interviews, I've been to Atlanta. I got my YouTube hooked up. Just like I got my YouTube hooked up. Watch what God about to do. This when people believe in you. Right there. When they believe in you. So God be the glory. And I appreciate it. And I thank them for that. Thank you. Love you. I'm just saying. How about that? See, let me tell y'all something. When you change your life for the better, it's going to be a lot of people coming against you. But let me tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not selling my soul to the enemy for likes and views. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be on this internet, wilding out. Because if you talking about the word of God and you explaining to people how they could change their life, how they could be blessed, you can't be contradicting yourself, and you got to practice what you preach. I can't come on here and tell y'all about doing this and doing that and doing this, and I'm still doing stuff, because if I'm not living right, what you're doing, the dog gonna come to the light eventually. Eventually. I'm not living like that. I'm not lukewarm. I'm working on me. Who don't want to be a changed person at 60? Who don't want to be a changed person? I want to live the rest of my life, enjoying the rest of my life, knowing that I changed my life. Some people don't want to change. And when you're around a group of people and you see them still doing the same thing day after day after day after, that energy that they have gonna rub off them onto you. Get around some people that's positive, some people that want some out of life, some people that's doing stuff in their life. All that ramping and raving, whining and complaining and crying all the time. Nah. If you know Jehovah, whenever you're going through, you're going to fall down, but you're going to get right back up. You're going to know that he got your back. You don't think I always have good days. Some days I don't even feel like getting out of bed. I be feeling good in the bed. But at the end of the day, I know I got work to do. I ain't gonna sugarcoat. I ain't never been persistent. I ain't never dedicated myself to a job. Never in my life like I dedicate myself to y'all. I ain't never did that. I ain't never dedicated myself to nothing like this in my entire life. I didn't have jobs. The longest jobs I ever had was working at my grandmother's store. I ain't never dedicated myself to nothing like this. I look forward to doing this. And somebody will say, oh, well, they got people making big money on YouTube. I haven't got there yet. Some people got a blue check. I haven't got there yet. Listen, I said, yet. So I'm going to keep on working. I'm going to keep on working until I get it. And then I'm going to work even harder. Because ain't nobody trying to give you nothing. So long as y'all keep on showing up, I'm going to keep on working. Long as y'all keep showing up, I'm going to keep on showing up. I ain't worrying about the ones that's not here. I'm going to focus on the ones that's here. Because every day, without a shadow of doubt, if I know for sure ain't none of y'all sick or nothing like that, if I don't see y'all, y'all might think I see all y'all. So if I come on here and I don't see y'all 2 days in a row, I get worried. Because I'm like, that's not like her. That's not like, I know each and every one of y'all that come on here every day. Thank you too, Queen. Each and every one of y'all. I got the utmost respect for all y'all. I'm just saying. It ain't about no money with me. It's about love and compassion because my blessings come from Jehovah. I'm blessed and highly favored. And I ain't talking about money. He left me here. He left me here. That's a blessing by itself. I could have been laying in my grave. I ain't even had to be here, but he left me here. With a bullet right here in my chest. Lodged in the middle of my chest. And you think I'm worrying about the naysayers? You think I'm worrying about the people that don't like me? You think I'm worrying about the people that's not here? Mm-mm. You can't worry about that. You got to keep working. And that's what I'm going to do. All means necessary. He ain't never left me, and he ain't never forsaken me. And he ain't going to leave none of y'all at all. But I pray every day that God give y'all strength to be strong like me. Because it's not easy, y'all. Being strong is not easy. Especially when the people you really, really love turn their back on you. And when you go to thinking, sometimes you can't overthink. When you go to thinking, you be like, damn, if people treat you like that, if they treat you like that and you can see it and you can feel it. So if you leave this earth today or tomorrow, it shouldn't matter to them because they didn't treat you right when you was here. And that's a horrible way to feel. It is. But if people, children, family, if they don't show you love while you're here, that means it shouldn't matter to them if you expire today or tomorrow. And that's a horrible feeling. But I'm to a point in my life where It don't matter how people feel about me. Because people show you plain as day. They don't want to be bothered with you. And they're not strangers. And you know why they don't want to be bothered with you? Because you're not like them. I'm not a sucker. I'm not selling my soul. I'm not going along to get along. I'm not kissing nobody's tail. That's not who I am. If I can't be real with you and you don't want me around you, I'm good with that. See all them crying days and feeling some type of way and all that shit there because people don't want to be bothered with me? I don't give a damn about none of that. For the people, oh, that's why your family on certain people don't mess with you. Girl, I don't give two sucks about that. Because all family ain't family. Even the blood ones. Anytime they got people out here unaliving their mama, their daddy, their children, their sister, their brother, out here fighting your mama. If that ain't a short in the day. They got females and male literally putting hands on their own mamas and daddies. If it got that bad, I have to walk away. You're like, you know what? You got that. I would never stoop that low to disrespect or fight my mama or my daddy, not even my aunties. But if my auntie get out the way and say some slick shit, I'm going to say something back in a respectable way. Before it's me cussing and going, I understand all that. I'm not built like that. I was born to respect my elders and people that older than and give people the same respect you give people, they got to give it to you too. But nowadays, a lot of people not raising their children with respect. Even if you tell their child, don't tell my child what to do. It's sad. That's the world we live in. So if I gotta be by I'm not by myself, so I ain't gonna say that. If I gotta be with just me and Jehovah inside, I ain't got a problem with that. I ain't got a problem with that. But I guarantee y'all, for the people who not coming to the comedy show is gonna be phenomenal. My comedy show is gonna be phenomenal. So if you don't come, you're gonna miss out. Because I'm gonna do my thing. It's my comedy show. Y'all don't see no other comedians on there, but I chose another comedian. It's gonna be me and her. Why I chose people that ain't chose you. And I ain't gonna lie, I tried to get a couple of people, but they ain't respond. But I tried. And it wasn't a lot of people. I ain't running behind nobody. And why I chose people that ain't chose me. I'm gonna say it again. But I'm gonna chose you and you and you and you. When y'all had y'all comedy show, did y'all chose me? Because without a shadow of doubt, I am a comedian. And I'm funny. See, that's the side some of y'all don't know. When I hit the stage, that's a whole nother story. A whole nother level. If I hit the stage with Cat Williams twice, if I wasn't good the first time, he wouldn't have had me at the last show. Twice. Yeah, I roll with the big boy. So the people in San Antonio, Texas, and Corpus Christi, Texas, they remember this little lady in the wheelchair. So if you're not coming, if you can't come, I appreciate you anyway. Thank you for wanting to come, but you couldn't come. But I'm gonna do my thing, because that's my night and that's my show. I can do a comedy show all night by myself. That's the side y'all don't know. I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. If I say I could do it, I can do it. I'm just saying. I'm that same woman that can go in a room and fix her own bed in the bed. See, like y'all go from side to side. When y'all fix your bed and y'all change your sheets, I fix my bed in my bed. How about that? I'm going to say it again. I fix my bed in my bed. That's what I do. So think about that. I don't want no sympathy. Just empathize. The things that you can do, you can run, you can do a lot, you can walk. The things that y'all take for granted, y'all can do all that, huh? So when I change my sheets and fix my bed, in my bed, fix my bed, and it's going to be well fixed. I ain't crying for help. When I feel like cooking, I cook. I ain't crying for help. You come to my house, it's clean. It's just certain things I can't do. I can't get on top of. I can't get on top of that. The cabinets. That was an important phone call, but it could wait. I can get on top of the cabinets. I can't do that. I can get up there, but I can't clean up there. So it's limited. But the things y'all could do, and y'all around here moping and crying, y'all taking life for granted, and some of the things that y'all could do, I can't do, and I want to do. Y'all could clean up, standing up. Y'all can mop. I do all that sitting down. And y'all still whining and crying. How about that? It's a lot of things. I wish I could put pictures up. I like to change my house at a certain time. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, what's going on? I'm on live. All right, thank you. But anyway, a lot of stuff. Y'all got to stop taking life for granted. A couple of years ago, I was in my 30s. I was in my 20s. Now I'm about to be 60. Seemed like I went to sleep and I woke up and I started looking like I'm older. And I'm like, damn. And people start calling in. Mama, let me tell y'all something. I ain't realized that I was 60 years old. And I looked in the mirror. I said, damn. Where my life went. We look in the mirror. I really cannot believe that I'm about to be 60 years old. What happened? I went to sleep. And one day I woke up looking. Oh, wow. That's how it's going to happen. To y'all that call us old. Yeah. I went to sleep. It's like a dream. I'm like, well, goddamn. I'm about to be 60 years old. Time just, it's like a time zone. It's like you went to sleep And then you wake up. Like they call us, with y'all old ass. Y'all too old for the internet. Watch when they hit them. And people start calling them with their old ass. Because when you're in your 30s, after 30, we're in a time zone that don't wait for nobody. Because all them years, now, I'm like, well, goddamn, what I did in between my 30s, my 40s, and 50s. I can't even remember myself having a party. We always celebrate my birthday on the 4th of July. And then when my son, Corey, lost his girlfriend, Milan, it seemed like my birthday was all over because she was unalive on my birthday. So I missed all them birthdays because they were saying it wasn't about me for a long time. So I wasn't celebrating because they wasn't celebrating with me. But my family, I have some on the 4th of July because they always celebrate my birthday because my birthday was the 3rd. And I used to lie to some people and say my birthday on the 4th. But I'm still trying to figure out where the rest of the years went. My children are 31, 32, 33, 42. I'm like, damn. Y'all ever look in the mirror and you can see yourself, your face changing? I'm just saying. Even though I lost weight and my face smaller, but I'm about to be 60. Now, do I feel 60? No. And then I had a little top on, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm not bragging. I got a beautiful body. So I had the little top on. I'm sorry I got a tattoo because I really didn't want this that big in my chest. And my daughter said, where you going with all your stomach out? I didn't realize how old I was. But it didn't look bad. But I didn't realize. But again, who make the rules? So if we in our 50s and 60s, we're not supposed to wear our stomach out? Or we're not supposed to wear a two-piece? Because I feel like if you're 60 and your body ain't all wrinkle and stuff ain't hanging all off your body, I think I look good in a two-piece. But somebody would say, a person of my age, some people feel like we shouldn't wear a two-piece. So who make the rules? So if I got a beautiful body and I went on the beach, so because I'm 60, I'm not supposed to wear two-piece? If I got a beautiful body, I'm just saying. And I'm not asking for a friend. Any of y'all older, do y'all wear two-piece? Or some of y'all ashamed of y'all body? I can understand some of y'all probably ashamed of y'all body. But what's y'all age? What age y'all feel as though y'all stop wearing? But I ain't gonna lie. If you got a messed up body and you're an older woman, like some of these older women, it be ridiculous. Like they got the layers and all that and the fat hanging over the pants and all that. That's not cute. But who am I to judge? But I'm just saying. But they can wear what they want and wear certain things. It's a problem when we do it, but it's okay when they do it. little bad mama jamma. So if I go to the beach, go to the Bahamas, go Cancun, and I put on my two-piece, but I'm gonna go somewhere where they got older people out there have on their two-piece. But we could do a cover up. You wear a two-piece, but you still young. I'm talking about the people that's 50 and up. So anybody else on here that's 50 and up, do you wear a two-piece? And if you don't, can you tell me why you don't? I'm just saying. Now, some older women, they insecure about their body. Now me, I don't have no scratches. I don't have no stretch marks. I don't have none of that. So, but I do know that some people feel like, which who cares about what people feel? Now, if I go to the beach, I'm going to put on a two-piece. I'm put on a cover up. But I look good in a two-piece. I'm telling y'all. I ain't bragging. I look better than some young girls in a two-piece. If I ever delivered these twins, the twin girl, I have a two-piece in the winter. See, some people, but y'all got to realize if a lot of people be constipated, some people be thinking that's a lot of fat, but y'all need to get a colon cleanse, or y'all need to take a good laxative and clean y'all. Some of y'all literally be full of shit. I'm just saying. Hey, queen. I'm just saying. Some of y'all really need to get some of that shit out your stomach. Because some of y'all backed up. I'm just saying. But there's certain things. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Can I just be real with y'all? I don't feel like I'm 60 years old. I don't know how 60 is supposed to feel, but I don't. I don't. I be listening to certain music and I be like, damn. I listen to rap. I be listening to certain music. But I still listen to Dougie Fresh and all of them kind of, people, stuff like that. Salt and Pepper and all them. But I don't feel like I'm 60. Thank you, Queen. I don't feel like I'm 60. What they be saying? You're old as you feel? Okay. So I got on some little shorts, right? They're not hoochie mouth, but they're shorts. And I look fine. But if you got it, why not really? There's certain things that we could wear and we still look good. But I'm saying, I'm a lady. I'm a phenomenal woman. But I still like being classy and not trash. When you get to a certain age, I don't want to look like I'm a mom. I don't want to be, because I'm older, I got to look like. No, I like putting that shit on. And I'm going to put that shit on till the day I die. I got my own style, my own pizzazz. Just because you're older don't mean you have to look older. Right. Thank you, Queen. I don't feel like but I'm about to make 60. Wow. Y'all ought to see my mama. My mama is 79. My mama is beautiful and fine. My mama got no marks on her body. She ain't got no marks on her stomach. My mama could wear a two-piece. Yes, she can. My mama is fine and pretty. And she's 79. Y'all see my mama? She don't look nothing like 79. It be certain pictures that we are, or a certain look, you could tell that we older. Like certain looks, you can tell that I'm older. But if my mama came out, her hair done and her jeans and stuff, My mom don't look like she knows 79. She don't. Right. That is a blessing, huh? It's a blessing to see 60 because look at all the stuff I went through in my life. Oh, I almost lost my life at least 3 times. 3 times. Yep. 3 times that I know for sure. Yep. So what if I would have been mentally messed up when my friend unalived himself and died in my arms? What if I would have been mentally messed up from that? I was young. What if I would have been distraught and messed up from that happening? What if I've been messed up from being in a wheelchair? And I still have my right mind, even though sometimes I come out the room, y'all, and I be doing a donut in the middle of the floor. Hey, when I come out the room, I be saying, now damn, what I was about to do. Yo, I come out the room and I get right there. Before I go in the kitchen or go in the other room, I be stuck for about 3 minutes. He said, damn, I wonder what I was about to do. Right. That ever happened to y'all? You went to do something and you forgot what you was about to go do. If it didn't happen, just keep living. Mm-hmm. If you ain't forgot, like you about to call somebody, you be like, damn, who I was about to call. So if that ain't happened to you yet, keep living. It's coming. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Let me tell y'all something. I be praying and I be saying, let me make a scenario. Say somebody owe me something. And they'll say, well, girl, I'm going to give it to you. And you say, all right. And they don't give it to you. So you was looking for it. They say they was going to give it to you. But they ain't give it to you. They ain't answer. They ain't respond. Let me tell y'all what I do. And this might work for y'all. If it's anything in this world that you want Jehovah to do, talk to him. Because somebody had something for me. And I was in my feelings for a little minute. And I was talking to myself, but I went to God. And I talked to God about it. Y'all heard my phone ring? Y'all want to know what they said? Y'all heard my phone ring, right? It rang 3 times. That was an unexpected phone call. They said, check your cash app. Ain't no tickets, because I ain't selling tickets. And my tickets at Bright Event, or somebody give me their money. I got one person money for their ticket. But they ain't had nothing to do with nothing. That was something I was in my feelings about last week. But I went to God. And when I saw that phone call, and I told y'all, I'll call them back. They called again. They called 3 times. And I said, hold up. And I asked. And he said, check your cash out. I'm saying that to say, God will fight your battles. If you feel like somebody home you or somebody got something for you and somebody or whatever you did something for somebody, talk to God about it. I promise you, he ain't gonna leave you. I talk to God. I promise you. I say, you know what, Lord? You know what? Whenever I do something, they got people that do stuff for me because they love me. They got people that did stuff for me, and I say, you know what? Give me your cash out. They say, nah, because I want to pay them back. And they say, nah, you don't remember what you did 20 years ago for me? All right. Fast change ain't no robbery. If you want God to bless you, open the windows of heaven, pour out your blessing that you don't have room enough to receive, live right. I don't know what it is. And I ain't even checked to see what it is. I wasn't even expecting it. I had and gave it to God. I did something for somebody. And I had little thoughts in my mind. I was like, damn, somebody I love. And it made me feel bad after I did it. And I cried in the car. She don't cry in the car. And Jehovah told me, don't ever feel bad about nothing you do for nobody. You did it from your heart. Let it go. See, when I let it go, he sent it back double. See, when we let stuff go and we give it to him, he sent it back double. No, let me see. He sent it back triple. Talking about unexpected. You know, like when people be saying unexpected money. Yeah. So to y'all who be out there, all he wants you to do is live right. Even if you is smoking your little weed, that's between you and him. You ain't bothering nobody. Somebody be like, you know, you ain't supposed to be, a lot of things we ain't supposed to be doing. We don't supposed to have earrings in our ear. We don't supposed to color our hair. But we do it. Who are you to judge? Who am I to judge you? Even if you do a little puff puff kid. So you think God ain't gonna bless you because you do a little puff puff kid? Wow. Who came up with that? Oh, he started blessing people because they puff puff kid? Wow. Something that came from the earth. Something that they created. Don't get caught up into what other people say and how other people feel about you by trying to make you feel some type of way because you talk about Jehovah. Wow. He meant what he said when he said, I'll never leave you nor to forsaken you. So one thing for sure, when each and every one of us leave this earth, ain't none of us left here perfect. Let me say it loud for the people in the back. When each and every one of us leave this earth, even a Jehovah Witness, ain't none of us gonna leave this earth perfect. How about that? All he want us to do acknowledge him and witness and tell people. And let me tell you what God did for me. Like I be telling y'all, let me tell you, God be showing y'all he's an on-time God. I want to worry about that phone call. Y'all was more important than that phone call. And that somebody don't even stay here. They stay way in a whole nother state. I wouldn't even worry about that no more. Ain't that something? How you could be a blessing to people and people be a blessing to you. I got blessings from people way out of town. I get unexpected blessing. Because when you bless me, I bless somebody else and God bless you. And why I say, even if you don't come and you won't buy a ticket, you want to be there, but you can support even if you don't. Being here mean more than anything. They got some people want to be there, but they can't be there. But I promise you, without a shadow of doubt, you get your life right with him, you're going to see him opening doors back to back. And in the process of him opening doors, the enemy's still going, you got to know how to identify the enemy. He come to steal, unalive, and destroy. He going to make you feel some type of way. Your blessing could be right there. And the enemy going to try to throw something, a monkey wrench. And the blessing's still there, but he's trying to block you by making you think the money ain't coming. He going to make you think, well, damn, why they ain't come? Maybe they did this. Maybe they ain't sending it. Maybe I ain't got to prove. When I went and got my Mercedes, right, I had bought my BMW truck. And I got a van. I still have my van. But when my little brother wrecked his car, I let my little brother drive the van. So I said, I don't want no co-signer. I went on a lot to get me a brand new car. So I always heard they said it don't make sense to buy a smack brand new car because when you get it off the showroom floor, once you drive off, it no longer holds value. But I went last year and it's like, oh, you're going to need a co-signer. I said, I don't want no co-signer. I don't want nobody to be responsible for me and my stuff. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm about to be 60. I don't want no co-signer. I went back. I was persistent. I'm back. Let's do this again. And y'all know anybody that going a lot to get a vehicle. All right. If you finance it, seem like it takes forever. They go through all these different banks and all that kind of stuff there, right? So I had my car. When I had my car, they told me to bring it back because they had the lights in the front where it light up though. They said they had, they had the LED lights in the front or whatever. So they had to take it off because it was causing my engine light to come on. Nothing was wrong with my car because I only have 39,000 miles on my car right now. And so when I brought my car and they said my car was ready. So when I went back, the manager, the supervisor, they said, you can't take your car right now. And I say, why? So I was in a 2026 Benz, a 250 CE. That's a smaller one. I'm in a E-Class 350. So he said, just stay in our car for now. I said, I don't want to stay in y'all car. I want my own car. He said, well, now I felt something in my spirit. I said, something ain't wrong. I mean, something ain't right. He said, so I had to did all my paperwork for income, all that kind of stuff there. So he said, well, this is a nice one you in. I said, it's nice, but it's not mine. I want to be in my own car. He said, no, just take hours, and we'll see you Monday. So the enemy tried to throw a monkey wrench in, and with the finance bill. Now, mind you, I ain't trying to put y'all in my business or whatever, but that was my choice. Because my truck, I always did all my life buy cars and pay cash from them, all that. I wasn't good with, paying no bills and all. I always like to be a procrastinator, but I'm not like that no more. So the enemy had me thinking, I didn't got rid of my BMW. Straight paid, I paid cash for my BMW. And now I'm trying to get something else. I'm trying to finance something. So I went to thinking, well, girl, you can't take your car back because you already sold your car to somebody. So the enemy, God already had it worked out, but he tried to stress me out by trying to delay me from getting my car. So I'm saying that to say, in the midst of God blessing you, the enemy gonna send out denied. Delay is not denied. They delayed me, but I never been denied. And before, when I got my BMW truck, but I had a Mercedes before that or whatever. That's not, it's just cars. But anyway, I was talking to one of my sister, and I said, you know what? I said, I like my BMW truck. I love that truck. I ain't gonna lie. But it sits so high. So one time I pulled myself up and I slid and I was about to fall. I know that was an accident waiting to happen. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get rid of my truck and get something else. But I said that to say, when we go through stuff in life, just because I'm telling you that he said his mercy, his grace and his mercy are sufficient enough for us. Your blessing is a split second away. But within that split second, the enemy gonna throw a monkey wrench to get you off track, to make you believe that you're denied. Your delay is a denial when you already was. Let me see, I think I said that wrong. Well, in other words, I'm trying to say is the enemy tried to make me feel like I was denied because I was delayed. But I wasn't never denied. They just delayed the process. So if you going through something on here, just wait on him. He gonna try to get you off track. You're gonna keep on calling. You're gonna keep on chatting. You're gonna be calling back to back. Like they be you're trying to see when the money gonna hit. You're trying to see where the money reside. And you don't see it. And you still looking. And they keep telling you, we sent it. And you're like, well, you sent it, but I still ain't got it. That's the trick of the enemy. So he can stress us out. Y'all know stress. Some people die because of stress. But you got to wait on them. And you got to be able, you got to be able to identify the enemy. The enemy could be sitting right at your table, smiling in your face, riding in your car, and you don't even know it. If you don't have a relationship with Jehovah, you can't identify the enemy. But if you got a relationship with him, the minute that spirit about to get in your car, they'll be like, I'm good. I don't want, yeah. I was trying to help somebody. And I helped them for a couple of days. And they didn't keep their word. So them not keeping their word, that let me know that they still who they always been. Because I prayed about it. We got to let our yes be yes and our no be no. If you say you're going to do it, do it. If you ain't going to do it, don't do it. If you say no, no. But now, I pray about everything. I mean, everything. I got something else I've been praying about. But I'm going to keep silent. Some things I got to keep to myself until it manifests. And when it happens, y'all going to be like, wow. Like, wow. Why her? That's how y'all, some of them out there, not y'all, the ones who know, they're going to be like, why her and not me? Because you, not me. You her and I'm her. Everybody wants something, but it's a process. When you scramble that egg, you got to whip it and you got to wait on it to marinate. That's how Jehovah is. Y'all want him. You change the day and you want a blessing tomorrow. You got to wait on it. And you got to have faith with it. Big as a mustard seed. Everybody want to go through something. No, everybody wants something, but they don't want to go through the process. Like when you cook the food, you can't eat it till it's done. Wait on it. Because I don't want no uncooked food. I want it marinated and done. And I ain't trying to rush it. Like y'all let them beans soak. And y'all boil that pickle meat. And y'all wait on it. We can wait on that. You can wait on him. I'm just saying. I'm waiting. I'm in a wheelchair. You can outrun me. You can outrun me. But I got patience. I got something you ain't got. I got patience. And you can walk. Wait on it. I gotta wait. I gotta sit in my car and take my wheelchair one tire at a time. Take one tire off at a time. Y'all go run to the car and jump in the car. I gotta wait on it. Wait on it. He coming. Stop trying to rush the process. But don't expect a harvest when you ain't living right. You ain't getting no blessing. You ain't living right. You evil. You deceitful. You want everybody to have your back. and be there for you, and you ain't there for nobody. And if you is, you talk about everybody. I don't want nobody to help me and gonna talk about it. Oh, I did this. Oh, I did that. Nah, I'm learning to move in silence. Oh, y'all gonna drop y'all mouth in a minute. I'm gonna say, why? I paid for that. I suffer for that. Mm-hmm. Everybody go through. The bigger the blessing, the bigger the devil. Mm-hmm. But you got to know how to fight. Mm-hmm. See, I don't know about y'all, but I know I saw a devil. I was staring him right in his face. I saw it. Standing right in their face. See, some of y'all don't know the difference between good and evil. Evil people, you can stand right in their face and don't move. I done saw a person with a spirit on. Their eyes be bloodshot red. Mm-hmm. Y'all gotta know they got good and bad. It wouldn't be no good without bad, bad without good. But you gotta be able to discern the good from the bad. I'm there. Mm-hmm. I go out my way and show love to people that don't show love to me. But he say love them anyway. Not me. He say love them anyway. Because the reward I got for you, I'm going to show them. When Jehovah show up, and he's such a show off. Jehovah likes showing off. Y'all talking about people number one stunners? Jehovah is the number one stunner. Because he likes to show up and show up. I'm going to give you this so you can pull up and let them see that ain't nobody gave you this. Ain't nobody did nothing for you like this. I'm just saying. See some of y'all that got a house with zero down, and you wonder how you got a house with zero down? So you don't know how you got it? You don't know who made the way for you? You don't know how you got a new car without a job? Mm-hmm. You don't know how? Okay. Somebody out there saying, well, I've been working all my life. And stop comparing yourself to other people. You're not them. You might make 6 figures, but your heart not right. Your persona ain't right. You're not me. You making 6 figures, but you ain't giving nobody nothing. That's why you're not happy with yourself. And when you leave this earth, your 6 figures still gonna be 6 figures. Do y'all not notice they have a lot of people money that passed away? That's how selfish some of our people is. They rather leave it to the state than be a blessing to somebody else. Everybody not the same. Stop judging other people and putting them all in one barrel like everybody the same. Everybody's not the same. I'm just saying. Some people wanted me to bless them. I still got some of the stuff that I say I was going to give away. Just because you asked for it, that don't mean he told me to give it to you. Mm-hmm. Why would I give you when you don't give nobody? Some of y'all got it to give, to be a blessing to other people, but y'all always got your hand out. Y'all want somebody to give y'all something that y'all ain't willing to give. Your friend go to Saks Fifth Avenue. Your friend go to dealers. Your friend give you a nice gift card, give you nice purses, nice perfume and all that. And you don't even treat them the same way. Wow. You give them a little Walmart gift card. And then say you ain't got it like that. But they had it like that for you when they didn't have it like that. Because that's how much love they had for you. I'm just saying. It's the little things sometimes. But not everybody that say they ain't got it like that be telling the truth. They just ain't got it like that for you. See, I'm not going to give nobody something that I wouldn't want them to give me. Ask anybody that know me, that been around me the majority of my life. Ask them what I ever gave them. If they ask me for it and I feel like they deserved it, I gave it to them. But ask them what they ever gave me. Mm-hmm. That's why my friend, a couple of months ago, like 3 months ago, said, you know what? I was on the phone trying to pay a bill. And my friend said, what's the bill? And what it's for? Being nosy. I'm thinking she being nosy. But she was being a blessing. And she paid the whole bill. And I said, give me information so I could send it back. She said, no, you don't remember what you did? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. We got to be givers. Mm-hmm. We got to be a cheerful giver. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm a giver. And I promise you, when we played the games a couple of years ago, I still got everybody's name in the book on a piece of paper. Because I get back. I would never bite the hand that feed me or forget the people that paved the way for me. For me. See, I'm not the one to go alone to get along. And I ain't around here kissing nobody but because they got it. You got it going on in the world. I got it going on with Jehovah. See, your riches can get you in the kingdom. Don't let that go over your head. See, y'all can't bribe Jehovah. He ain't going alone to get along. I'm just saying. He not. So y'all could backbite. Y'all can do all the little evil things y'all doing. Sell y'all soul and all that. But that's not going to get you in the kingdom. He said, what profits a man to gain the whole world and lose their soul? I'd rather have my soul than the whole world. I'd rather have my peace, my joy, and happiness than to have likes and views. I'm just saying. I see how this internet thing go. See, they thinking, yeah, we got it going on. We got the views and the likes and all that. But I got something that got more likes and views than them. I'm just saying. Just keep watching and come back now. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't get it yet? Y'all ain't get it yet. How many of y'all been following me? And since y'all been following me, I've been doing what? I've been doing what? elevating. And some of y'all still stuck. Mm-hmm. But I ain't elevating by myself. He pulled me. He said, come from among them. Separate yourself. Because you're going to shine like a diamond. A diamond in the rough. Mm-hmm. He wouldn't be who he say he is if he don't show up and show out. Because when you got people mocking, where you going at now? You got them little people over there. Them little people she be having over there. She got them little people. Ain't nobody over there. Keep on watching. Keep on watching. I promise y'all without a shadow of doubt, I'm going to have tears of joy. Keep on watching. And I ain't going to even have to say, I told you. Because my little people, the little people, they going to remember. Remember when we was the little people? When we ain't never had over 100 people where we could see it? But behind the scenes, it'd be 100 and something. But just keep watching. I'm going to remember all my people by their names. I could close my eyes and call their name. And y'all going to be raising y'all hand. Miss Ann, you see me? Mm-mm. Miss Ann, you see me? Mm-mm. Now you want to come from the back to the forefront. Mm-mm. I ain't see you then, and I ain't going to see you now. But keep watching. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. Started from the, if it's us versus them, who you think gonna win? I'm gonna say it again. If it's us versus them, who you think gonna win? You want me to tell you? If it's us versus them, who you think gonna win? Us. We already won. Victory. We over here. We winning. We winning. In the process of us going through what we going through, we still winning. Many are called, few are chosen. We the chosen ones. We wake up every day looking for a word. And what Ann talking about today? What Jehovah told me to talk about. And all my people over here, they receiving it. So they being delivered. I give them strength. I give them life. I give my people life. I motivate my people over here. I encourage my people over here. I'm just saying. This right here is called people believe in me. This a blessing. And I thank you. And I love you for believing in me, sister. Anybody have anything they want to say? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Because this is just the beginning. I got work to do. I got to continue to pray for y'all, Camilla Anthony. He not going to get out in our time. It's some things his family got to go to. He going to get out in Jehovah time. Because some people think they got power, but not in our time. But he coming home. The charge is going to be dropped. To a lower charge. They're going to get dropped to a lower charge. In God time. Jehovah allows stuff to happen. Then I'm going to leave y'all. He allows stuff to happen to open all of our eyes. And some people still ain't get it. They still ain't get it. That could have been any one of our child. But he chastised, starting with the family. Somebody had to get chastised. And I think about it, because they could have been one of my sons. Because I know I told my boys, somebody try to put their hands on you. If they big, do whatever you got to do. Just think about that. That could have been anyone, our child, our grandchild. So that's like us being a part of somebody attacking our child. Even though we said what we said, we still, I don't want to see nobody unalive somebody but the child trying to protect itself. And it's out of our hand. It's in Jehovah's hand. And he going to get out in his time. Because they don't have the power. If it was up to them, they would have put him on their road if it was up to them. But they ain't got the final say-so. Jehovah got the final say-so. And it's going to seem like it's a slow process. But Jehovah moved in silence. He's still trying to wake our people up. And some of them still lost. But he's still trying to wake them up. And they still don't get it. I'm just saying, I got it. And some of y'all got it. Keep watching. Keep drawing near. Keep drawing closer. Because before it all is all said and done, we all gonna need them. And everybody not gonna make it. I'm just saying. And the only reason why a war haven't broke out in the United States is people like us that believe in Jehovah, that he protected. He protected our kids, our family, our grandchildren. It's people like us that's covered. And our prayers speak volume. Don't ever think that your prayers don't mean nothing. Long as we pray for, he said when 2 or 3 are gathered, yeah. Every time we pray, he hears us. So I love y'all. I want y'all to be strong. Keep your head up. And keep praying. Keep praying. Every day you wake up, say, Lord, I thank you. I thank you for your mercy and your grace. I thank you for what I do have. Be grateful for what you do have. Because if you be grateful for a little, you'll get a lot. How you want God to bless you and you're not grateful for the things he already blessed you with? Show him that you appreciate him now. And maybe you'll get the rest. He don't like when we be unappreciative. He don't like when we be ungrateful. Show him that you're grateful. And it ain't got to be money and material thing. Show him that you're grateful that he allowed you to be here another day. Somebody ain't make it today. So, Lord, I thank you. I thank you right now for my sisters and my brothers that's on here right now. I thank you for waking us up today to see another day. I thank you for tomorrow, even though tomorrow ain't here yet. So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be blessed. Good night. Put a smile on your face. Not a fake smile. I'm just saying. See y'all tomorrow. I love y'all.